morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning vlog.
Good morning. It is Super Bowl Sunday where we are.
And I guarantee a lot of people are not watching this video today, but those of you who are, this is another request.
It is. We had someone ask us to go take a look at New York, New York, and what's new, and we realized that we haven't spent any time there since 2019.
So we're going to explore a little bit of New York, New York, tell you a little bit of the stuff that's going on in Las Vegas, and then Paula is going to go to
an unusual spot for breakfast, Tom's Urban. Who would have thought?
All right, get ready, because this adventure starts right now. Our intrepid breakfast adventurer is heading back to the Strip this morning and a visit to one of our favorite properties, New York, New York. We did a staycation in the fall of 2019, but we haven't spent any time there since, and we are really missing the Big Apple. You know, for a property that sits on 18 acres, you really gotta marvel at how the pool deck is shoehorned in between garage, skyscrapers, and roller coasters. It certainly is a unique setting for a swimming pool. All right, across the pedestrian bridge and down the escalator in search of breakfast and whatever else interesting we can find. The escalator drops us off in the business center, and at once we are wrapped in Art Deco style. Art Deco was all the rage between World Wars I and II, and iconic New York buildings were built in that same style. Just think about the Chrysler Building or the Empire State Building. So of course, New York, New York, Las Vegas is filled with Deco touches. In the hotel check-in area, the lobby bar, and even the elevator entrances to the hotel towers. Art Deco is all about geometric motifs, sleek forms, bold colors, and stepped patterns. The murals and artwork in New York, New York are absolutely stunning. The casino floor is 84,000 square feet, and here again, the Art Deco design is very noticeable. We did a full resort tour of this property in an earlier video, including all the second floor attractions, and we will put a link to that in the description box. One of the best things about being inside New York, New York is the Village, as in Greenwich Village.
Yowza, yowza, stroll through here for the atmosphere, the attention to detail, and of course the authentic food choices. What casino? It feels like worlds away.
"48th and Crepe" is a quick stop for breakfast with sweet and savory crepes and waffles as well. They open at 8 a.m. and obviously this place is really popular. But we will eventually be heading across the street, so to speak, for our breakfast, so stay tuned. Also in the Village is the Greenwich Village Coffee Company. They've got your hot beverages, bagels, donuts, and more for a grab-and-go breakfast. America, just next to the check-in desk, is always an option for breakfast 24 hours a day. It's all Americana in here in the very best way, from the decor to the menu. The display cases at Americana Donuts are stocked with donuts, pastries, and desserts baked fresh every single day and pretty much impossible to resist.
Had to do it. I'm sorry. I had to get a big, fat cinnamon roll. OMG, help me eat it.
Just steps away is the Il Forneo Bakery Cafe. This offshoot of the Italian restaurant is all about the delicious baked goods in an absolutely gorgeous setting. Before we settle down for breakfast, we just have to step outside on this sunny early morning and stroll through one of the best things about the Las Vegas Strip, the park. This beautiful pedestrian experience lives between New York, and Park MGM and features fan-favorite watering hole, the Beer House, along with so much more. On the far end is the T-Mobile Arena. And on the front end is the Strip. And in between, water features, trees and plants, sculptures, lights, food trucks, restaurants, and seating. So what's not to love? Now here's a fun fact. The sunburst neon sign is another motif common to Art Deco. Round the corner from the park to the boulevard, and here we find our ultimate destination today, Tom's Urban. Talk about a great location. It's right underneath the marquee, and just steps away are the big sports screen and the Las Vegas Strip. The New York Plaza experience along the Strip between the pedestrian bridge and the park is just unparalleled in our humble opinion. Installed along the 300-foot-long replica of the Brooklyn Bridge is a massive TV screen for watching sports. And beyond that, a stage where live bands perform regularly. Tables and seating all along here for you to just sit for a minute, catch your breath, and people watch. Nine Fine Irishman's outdoor patio is one of our favorites for its location and a touch of Ireland. And I'll tell you what, the shepherd's pie is amazing.
We're at Nine Fine Irishman right here in front of New York. They've got live music.
There's the two-story flagship Hershey's Chocolate World that we featured in many of our vlogs. And then at the Tropicana Avenue corner, there's this, the 150-foot tall replica of Lady Liberty touching the sky. We have to step back a bit, like across the boulevard, to really appreciate the scale of this place. New York opened in January 1997, which means it is celebrating 25 years in business this year. You are looking good on your silver anniversary. Earlier, we talked about the Chrysler and Empire State Buildings. Here in Las Vegas, we have our own versions of those architectural icons as part of the New York skyline. In all, there are 12 skyscrapers in that skyline, meant to represent New York City of the 1940s and disguising over 2,000 guest rooms. And talk about location. The resort is at the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana, and as we've told you in the past, this corner holds more hotel rooms than anywhere else on Earth. Speaking of which, there's a Vegas icon whose days are numbered. The The Tropicana, which holds lots of memories for me personally, has been sold to Bally's. The deal will close early this year, and they are looking at all kinds of options for that precious 35 acres, including a total rebuild or maybe even a baseball stadium. I'll tell you what, we're going to have to wait because only time will tell. All right, back across the pedestrian bridge to the Las Vegas version of the Big Apple. And I don't know about you, but all this wandering is making me hungry. We absolutely love the outside patio area here at Tom's Urban, especially on a hot day. The G&Ts, the fried pickles, and the bartenders all get high marks from us. Not gonna lie, this outside bar is one of our favorite stops whenever we're down on the Strip. We are at Tom's Urban.
Tom's Urban, first time here. We ordered some fried pickles to take us out to the night.
Tom's Urban opened here in late December 2014 with a footprint of over 12,000 square feet and a cost of $5.8 million. The restaurant interior features reclaimed wood, warm colors, and a second bar with lots of seating. Tom's is the brainchild of Denver native Tom Ryan, who also created Smashburger. Tom is a true foodie, and the menu features his favorite flavors and textures with an urban twist to each dish. Now, this is fun. Use the hashtag TomTVLV to get your picture on this screen at the entry door. Through those double doors is yet another area of Tom's Urban adjacent to the sports book and just where the village walkway ends. This is home to a third bar and lots of TVs for sports viewing.
Well, hello there, friends. Good morning from the Las Vegas Strip. It is a Tuesday morning when I'm down here filming this. I just sat down at Tom's Urban at New York, New York. Dale and I love this place for their fried pickles and a cocktail, but never ever had breakfast here and wanted to give it a try. Haven't been in New York, New York in a while either, and wanted to give it a new look as spring is approaching and the new tourist season. I love New York, New York. Just an amazing frontage to the Strip. So much going on out front. And I just got a new appreciation for all the cool Art Deco decor in here. When you haven't been in here in a while, you do tend to appreciate that stuff. I ordered breakfast. I'm having me an Irish breakfast tea. And I will be back with you when the food arrives. Okay, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know I love me an omelet. So this is an incredible 4-egg omelet, folks. It's got 4 wedges of sourdough toast. It's got some jam for the toast. It's got an incredible 4 eggs and a whole bunch of vegetables, topped with avocado and cheesy hash browns. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. This is a calorie-laden nightmare, but it looks fabulous. So let's eat. It's got some crema on top, cilantro crema. So a little bit of a southwestern flair to that. Let me take a bite. Whoops. The crema is very, very subtle. There's not a lot of strong flavor to it. Let me get some vegetables in this bite. It's got mushrooms, tomatoes, cheese, a little messy. Super fluffy, good flavor, not over salted. Really good eggs. Now I'm gonna try some cheesy hash browns. Don't give me the calorie count on these. They're a little bit stuck together because of the cheese. Oh, a lot stuck together. A little bit of a sharp cheese. Hash browns are nice and crispy, not greasy. That is a winner. I like that a lot. Super, thank you.
Again, There's another breakfast I missed, but I'll tell you what, that looked fabulous.
That was a great omelet. I'm the connoisseur of omelets. It was super fluffy. I didn't even make it through half of it, though, honestly.
I'm used to Tom's Urban having fried pickles.
Well, and we've been there for lunch as well, and it's really great. But that was the very first breakfast foray. I honestly did not know they did breakfast until we did this vlog.
So, I hope you liked this video. It was kind of interesting. I tried to use Art Deco music. So, if you notice, the music in this one was a little bit different than what I normally do.
I love that he tried to pair the music with what you were looking at. I love that Art Deco stuff.
And the thing about the Tropicana, Bally's buying the Tropicana, now you know that they're affiliated with the Major League Baseball teams, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation. Bally's, not to be confused with the Bally's up the street, which is owned by Caesars. Caesars bought them out years ago, but kept the name for some reason, and we'll tell you about that in a minute. But the Bally's that's buying Trop is the Bally's that builds slot machines.
Yeah, right.
And they have lots of casinos across the country. But there's a lot of speculation about whether it would be an Oakland A's baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Or whether they'll knock it to the ground and build something else. But regardless, it will be called Bally's, and the Tropicana name will be no more.
And I'll tell you, it makes me very, very sad because I played in the Blue Lounge there many, 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 many years ago. So I have my heart is really in Bally's. We used to just go there for staycations to stay because we loved the pool.
And we loved those garden rooms that looked straight across at New York, New York. They were our favorites.
And also the birds. Oh.
Yeah, so we will miss the Trop, and but we'll keep you posted as we hear things about that. Now, back to Bally's real quick. Bally's is owned by Caesars, as we said. Caesars is rebranding it as the Horseshoe beginning this spring. It's going to be all about gambling. Yeah. And they're bringing the World Series of Poker back to the Strip this summer. It's going to be at the new Horseshoe.
And from what I understand, they're going to redo the whole place.
Yeah, total renovation, renaming, rebranding, and we're excited to see what happens with that. It's in a great place.
All right, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else we need to tell these people, Paula?
Have fun with the Super Bowl today. I think we're going to order some wings and kick back and just enjoy the game. You do the same.
All right, I hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Everyone.